Hello, everyone. Welcome on in. I'm Lily, and you're watching Lily of the Stars Tarot. So, I actually just got back from my wedding anniversary celebration in New Jersey. It was so much fun. Great. I've never been to Jersey. I know that sounds pretty crazy, but I never been, and it was a lot of fun. We went to Hard Rock Casino in Jersey, and it was just absolutely fabulous. Highly recommend going there. Definitely have a good time. So so based on that, I really want to do a energy check-in for love starting from the 10th up until the end of this weekend. So you can see how the cards play out from now until the end of Sunday. All right. So this reading is for the collective. It may not fit into everyone's story, but if it doesn't, just leave it be and it may fit into someone else's. All right, so let's get started. All right, so the first thing I want to do today is actually get some tarot down. All right, I already shuffled the deck. So, Spirit for the collective, what's coming towards my wonderful stars in love? Okay. All right. I'm just going to put some cards down and then I'll just go through them. And then we'll also get some oracle cards as well. I want to get a card from the Moonology deck and my numerology as well. And my love and romance card. Spirit for the collective that's coming towards them in love. All right. Nice. Getting some great cards. And also for clarity, I'm not going to read reversals at this time. Okay. All right. And so at the bottom of the deck, the energy for the overall reading is the Empress. She is extremely abundant. And so, because she's so abundant, she has a lot of suitors around her. She is the ultimate divine feminine. So, this is a great start because you're embodying the Empress energy. And as you probably know, she's also a very fertile energy, even birthing new ideas and creativity as well. Okay, so the first card we got is the Page of Cups. So the Page of Cups is a very creative energy, mostly around the topic of feelings and emotions. So at this time, you may be questioning your emotions right now for somebody. It's possible. Or you may just be kind of like being creative and thinking about what you want next in love. That's possible as well. And so the next one we have is the Queen of Wands. She's a very confident, very bold queen. She's always willing to help. She's a very charismatic and vibrant person. You know, take it how it resonates, male or female. All right, awesome. Okay. So the next one we have is the Ace of Pentacles. So this could be just someone offering you a new opportunity in love. And because it is a pentacle, it could revolve around something material as well. But it's definitely having to do with something that's secure and also very stable. Maybe somebody who's dating somebody is being offered like a new relationship that's very secure and stable. Okay. And so the next one is the Nine of Pentacles. So this card embodies someone that is actually single at this time, but the person is extremely well off, very comfortable financially, and within themselves, they're very comfortable. You know, when it comes to just who they are, their confidence, and they're very independent. Okay, so I mean, you may be embodying this energy at this time. All right, and then we got the Sun card. Awesome. All right, so at this time, you're definitely feeling very happy in your love relationship, at least according to this particular energy. Um, it's like you're also standing in your truth as well with the Sun card. Like I said, it's very confident and just really vibrant. It's a great card. Okay. And the next one is the Eight of Cups. So right now you're at a spot in your relationship if you're not really sure as to what direction you want to go into, whether it be going in towards something in the relationship or just possibly walking away from something in the relationship. Possibly you're not completely satisfied with something specific. Let me get some more tarot on this one. Okay. The Empress there. All right, Spirit, can you clarify the Eight of Cups? Okay. All right. Okay, so you got the Star card and the Ten of Pentacles. So with the Star card, it is about healing and hope. So maybe in your relationship, you're at a point where you're actually healing from something that happened within your relationship. I mean, it does talk about um, hope and renewal of something. So maybe you're hoping that there's a renewal in your relationship so that way you don't have to walk away from this person. But you also got the Ten of Pentacles, which talks about family, tradition, legacy, and just feeling secure and stable within the relationship. So maybe at this time you're not completely having these feelings. So part of you wants to just walk away from the situation. Okay. All right. Well, what I want to do next is get a Moonology card, and then we'll get a numerology card, and then some more oracle, and possibly tarot, just to clarify, to get a bigger picture. Okay, for the collective energy, for the collective spirits. All right. So, first quarter moon in Aquarius. Trust the universe. This is an awesome one. Because sometimes, I mean, you may not know what to do when you're in a certain point in a relationship. So I would definitely just trust your intuition and just go from that. I find that that works for me when I don't know what direction really to go into. But this is great. Trust the universe. Absolutely. Okay, so numerology card. Let's see. Spirit for the collective. What do they need to see at this time? Please show us clearly and accurately. You may hear my cat in the background. She wants to come in, of course. Okay. All right. This is a great one. 10-11. Take action. So now is the time. You got to take action on something, whether it be, you know, trying to renew something in a relationship or just walk away and take on the Nine of Pentacles energy of being single. Maybe you need to be single for a while. Because it does say on the card, hope new beginning, fresh start, lifestyle, purpose, and spiritual awakening. I know for me, when I was single, in order to get clarity that I really needed in a relationship, I had to be alone. I just, had to get that clarity. It's so important. So important. But this card, interestingly, it also is a call to action, to move forward. So that can mean one of two things, basically, to walk away or just, be single for a while. All right. So the card is 1011. So if you've been seeing that number, it's possible. All right. Okay. So let's get some love and romance cards to see what else may be going on in your relationship and to help give you some guidance as how to proceed. I find, like, when I used to watch tarot all the time, I found it to be so helpful. Okay, so this card is called Unseen. Do you feel like you're not being seen by your partner in your relationship? It says love can be blind. Ensure you're not overlooking red flags. I don't know if you can see the smaller lettering. So I would definitely be wary if someone is exhibiting red flags. Absolutely. All right, let's get another one. Spirit, the collective. What do they need to hear at this time and see? Okay, so we have twin flame. All right, so this one says, trust the magnetic pull of your twin flame. It will guide you towards them. Okay, well, that kind of answers the other question about whether to walk away or not. I mean, your twin flame is like it. It's the relationship that you want. Because you don't want to be in a karmic relationship. Because that's more about learning lessons in that particular relationship and then taking those lessons learned into more of like a twin flame, soulmate type of relationship. Hopefully that makes sense. Okay. And at the bottom of the deck, we have together. Okay, so this one says, find joy in the simple pleasures of just being together. Oh, that's nice. Yay. All right. So let's go ahead and get maybe a few more messages. Let me see which deck I want to use here. Okay. All right. How about we just get some advice from Spirit? Okay. Advice from Spirit and love for the collective. Advice for the collective. Okay. I'm just going to get a few and then I'll speak on them. Okay, we got a few here. All right. Bottom of the deck, taming anger. Don't roar in arguments. Respect can heal wounds. So, so important. I find that just sitting down, having a normal conversation, no yelling, respecting the other person is the most helpful in any relationship. Okay. So we have soulful synergy, vulnerability, weaves hearts in a dance of harmony, unity, and flow. This is a really good one. Yeah, because you definitely want to have that chemistry with somebody and just have it flow naturally and just feel the natural flow of energy between the two of you. That's beautiful. Okay. Next one is in a fog. Fear, obligation, or guilt makes you stay. Get clarity. Now, this is a really good one because you don't want to stay in a relationship that you're not happy with out of fear or obligation. Like the other card said, to be wary of red flags. Definitely take that as advice. Because whenever we ignore red flags, we're hurting our own selves. It's like we're setting ourselves up for failure to get hurt in the end. And we don't want to do that. We need to avoid that, like at all costs. So important. Okay. Next one is empathetic bridges. Embrace healing by being kind, balancing life's contrasting forces. Yeah. Um, to heal properly, you got to be kind to yourself. And also, in life, there is a lot of contrasting forces. And we just have to navigate them using our intuition. Okay. Next one is envy's turmoil. Obsessed hearts and jealous minds brew a storm of unyielding chaos. Yes, that's very true. When you're obsessed with something or somebody, it's going to be it's going to bring chaos into any relationship. Bound by demands, stifled by expectations, it's time to redefine limits and reclaim freedom. Another great advice card. When you have really high expectations for somebody, I mean, I've learned this the hard way. You set yourself up for failure and you set them up for failure. And if your expectations for someone are really high, the other person can't hit the high expectation all the time. I hate to be like, to have like, a negative face when I say all these things. I don't mean to be negative, but it's reality. It's like we can't really ignore the truth. Okay. So the next one we have is playful innocence. Embrace a childish spirit where baby steps lead to joy, not seriousness. So this, like, how cool is that? This one just came out after what I just said. It was the last card that I was going to speak on. It's so true. I know sometimes when you're too serious, it's like it just brings people down and it creates a negative atmosphere, you know? So definitely have that innocent playfulness together. Great, great, great. Okay. All right. So I want to get a little bit more tarot down before I get just a little bit more advice for you about what else is coming towards you in love. Because I feel like we really didn't get a whole lot of answers. So, Spirit, what else is coming towards the collective in love? Got a flipper here. And we got a jumper. A jumper. Okay. All right. So we got the Ace of Wands. This is an extremely passionate and desirous energy. So at this time, you may be feeling extremely attracted to your partner. Um, mostly speaking on maybe passion in the bedroom, or even just being passionate in your interactions with each other. And this is an awesome energy. So awesome. Lots and lots and lots of passion. And then you got the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is extremely compassionate and a warm person. Take it how it resonates, male or female. If you're embodying the Queen of Cups at this time, she's just somebody that just loves to give good advice, specifically on emotions, because cups talk about emotions and feelings. So this is a really appropriate card. And she's also very supportive. So maybe your partner or yourself need some support at this time. Possibly, could be. All right, collective. So I'm just going to keep this short, but I will be doing videos more often because my time has freed up a little bit. So, um, so definitely stay tuned for that. All right. So this is from my Celestial Whispers deck that my sweetheart made for me. Okay, Spirit. Way too many cards. What does the collective need to hear and know? Huh? Okay, so my spirit heals in the quiet beauty of the natural world. Awesome. What a great energy. It just reminds me of the Empress card that the general reading was um, was about. Anyways, okay. So, like I said, I will be doing videos more often, and hopefully this did resonate with you. And if you like the way that I read, please share, like, and subscribe to my video, and just drop a comment. Let me know that you're here. I would definitely respond to any comments. Um, and I appreciate it if you would like my video as well. And stay tuned. Love and light. And I'll see you soon.